What will our free will be like after the judgment and Christ's kingdom becomes fully established? Will we have free will?
Oh. Greg has written on this topic. I'll summarize it. In Greg's book, Satan, the Problem of Evil, he proposes what he calls 6 warfare theses that kind of summarize a spiritual warfare worldview that we really do believe is absolutely central to the New Testament and to the life of living as a Christian, a way of seeing the world as caught in this cosmic conflict. Not that God couldn't stop things if he wanted to, but the way God wanted to create a world where love is at the center demanded that God allow the possibility of wills, both angelic wills and human wills, that would say no to God because love can't be forced. And if God wants that kind of a world, then there's got to be the possibility of freedom to say yes to God, so it's not a coercive thing, but that means also the freedom to say no. That raises the very difficult question, if love requires freedom, and if there's going to be an eternal heaven, well, doesn't that mean then, someone could ask, that there's got to be freedom in heaven then, if you want love? And that would mean there could be a fall again in heaven. In fact, there could always be a fall for eternity, which means God will never actually be able to get everything okay, because people could always blow it again. Really important question. Greg has argued, and I think this is a very wise way to go on this, is that freedom, while necessary for love, doesn't mean that the freedom for love has to be an eternal freedom. It has to be a probationary period of freedom where one makes the fundamental decision whether to love God or not. But once that decision is made and God begins to shape and form our characters into loving creatures and then ushers us into this place we call the new heavens and the new earth, our characters have been formed into loving creatures. Now, you're not free not to love anymore, but it wasn't that you were forced into that. You willingly chose that and allowed God to conform you to the image of Jesus, which is a perfectly loving creature. Is that?
That's better than I ever said it.
All right.